Pattaya City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
Thomas gave a talk on the threatened tax changes in Thailand. It's the most hit video in the history of the Expat Club, 4,000 views, so that's amazing. So just to give, is anybody who hasn't heard of proposed tax changes in Thailand? So anyway, just tell us, favour us with a little bit of what's the latest mayhem.
Okay, guys, this is unfortunately not going to be great news for a lot of people. The taxation system is getting a lot worse for everybody around the globe, for everybody coming in here. Now, Thailand right now, as I'm sure we all know, is changing as of January 1st to a remittance basis of taxation with no deadline on savings. What that means is any money remitted into Thailand will be taxed no longer how long it's been outside of Thailand. The old system was 12 months, it was considered savings. That's no longer the rule to this, okay? Now, the Thai government has issued almost no guidance on this whatsoever, okay? The good news of this is they have double confirmed that they are going to abide by tax treaties, okay? For US citizens, this means the best part of it is that Social Security will not be taxed in Thailand. That's absolutely confirmed by terms of the tax treaty with this. Okay, so your Social Security brought in, if that's what you're primarily living off of, no big issues. The other tax treaties we got to start looking at and reviewing to this. I don't have enough time today with a short one to go through, but I want to come back and go through some of the various countries. I'd ask Ren to give me a list of the countries I can look at tax treaties for you guys, and especially look at pensions and Social Security for everybody to this. So we don't know a whole lot. We do know, though, that one of the American Chamber did a presentation with a Thai law firm the other day. It was a very good presentation. Give them credit. The Thai law firm said that pure capital coming into the country will not be taxed, okay, according to the law. Now, definitions of what pure capital is going to be are going to be very, very difficult to do this. Does that mean, and possibly, I want to go and buy a condo, I'm taking money out of savings and to buy a condo, and that's a capital investment? That may not be taxable in these situations. And essentially, an investment would not be taxable versus income. But definitions on this stuff, you can define that as, well, yeah, you were in the past, who knows with it. So there's not a lot on that particular issue. But I'm going to give you three other things internationally that are coming down the pike that aren't going to be real helpful for anybody. Okay, Ren, being an Australian, has already discussed with me the difficulties of giving up Australians tax residency for when you're moving here. The Australian government is now making it much worse in that you can no longer leave Australia and not have tax residence in a country. I mean, you can't float between here and Cambodia or wherever around the world to it. They are now changing that system to where you have to establish tax residency in the country, in another country, to get rid of Australian taxation with this stuff. Do this. Now, that's not just Australia. We had a gentleman come in the other day about he's here on a retirement visa. He's working for an NGO as a consultant in India. He's getting paid out of, I kid you not, KPMG Germany. Do this. KPMG Germany will not pay him until he can prove he is tax resident here in Thailand. He's on a retirement visa and not supposed to be taxed. He's having a massive problem getting paid to this. So the idea of establishing tax residency and to get paid and to be free of tax in another country is becoming much more prevalent to this. Now the third thing that's just cropped up, we've never had one of these before. We've done thousands and thousands of clients do this, is an issue for US citizens who have a non-resident alien spouse. That means a Thai spouse without a green card or U.S. citizenship to this, okay? Prior to this, if they were going to get money out of an IRA or 401k, we'd fill out the paperwork, do a gold guarantee, gold medallion guarantee signature, send this up, and the person would get paid. In the last 2 weeks, two different brokerages have come to us, our clients have come to us and said, the brokerage, the husband has passed away, the Thai wife is supposed to get the IRAs or 401ks, the brokerages now want what is called a transfer certificate, okay? In order to get a transfer certificate, we have to do the last tax return for the deceased individual. We have to send the IRS letter showing that there's no estate tax due on this individual, fill out a separate set of forms, and then the IRS will issue a transfer certificate after 12 months to this. So if you've got a Thai spouse and you're thinking, they're going to get my IRA and 401k, you got to talk to Kim fast, because you want to get that money out of the United States into an international account where they can inherit it, because the nightmare situation is becoming bad. 1.5 to 2 years of processing for your spouse to get the money out of the IRAs and 401ks. Unfortunately, we're not. Thank you for the short amount of time. I'll be outside afterwards.